Hi friends, good morning. Today we have to see the continuation of our Python classes. So today we go for continuation of the things. So previous classes we have the discussion of the types of data types. Static and dynamic data types we discussed is done. Then after types of dynamic data types discussion is happening. Then after dynamic data types which are classified into fundamental and the collection data types. And again the collection data types which are classified into list, tuple, set, dictionary. So those are watching very first time this video, please watch previous videos in the channel of KSP Academy. I kept in the playlist Python for beginners. Here we have the continuation of previous videos. So continue 1 to 3, then you can continue the fourth class. It could be easy to you. So in the collection data types, today we should discuss list, tuples, and set dictionary. And I should go for each individual data type with hands and examples. So from that you can easily understand all data types. First we'll go for the list data type. So list is a one collection data, is a part of the collection data type. The list data type which can be represented by using the square brackets. It is represented using a square bracket like this. In this, we can store a single or more than one value. So basically we are using the collection data types. Our main intention is more than one value we can store in the single data type, single variables for whatever purpose we are using collection. In this, we have sub classifications. A list can be represented by using a square brackets. And with this, we can store single or more than one value we can store. And if we keep by default empty square brackets, if we keep, then automatically empty class object is created. Empty class object is created. So this is comes under list object, a list collection data type. So representation is square brackets. Single or more than will be values you can write. If you give empty square brackets, automatically empty class object will create automatically. So once you see hands-on experience, we need to write our own list and we see how that things will going to happening. So what is the process I told you to use? All go to the IDLE. So no need to write program here. Click on to the batch mode. Click a new file. Here we need to write a program. So I'm writing A is equal to, you have to mention the square bracket. A is equal to, I'm writing probably one string data type I'm writing, and one integer I'll write, as well as one boolean I'll write. So I'm writing 3. Okay. Then after, if I wanted to give print A, so print A, this is the list type, print A. And after, if you wanted a type of data type we are holding, if it is in the single variable, we are holding the 3 values in the list class. So list dictionary should be created. Is it getting or not? We need to check. So to get type of data, print type function type A. So to find out the type of data, type of A, print type. If you want to find out ID, sorry, address, so print A, ID A. The first case. If you wanted to write another way also, we can write another program. A is equal to another value, give your own value you can give, or you can give 100 minus, I wanted to give boolean value. If really false, I'll give one boolean value. False capital is a false. Then after boolean I give float value. If you want to give float, you can give. Okay. And the integer is done. Then you can write one more string also, you can write KSP. So give this. Okay. List class has done. Again, you can write same. For my convenience, I'm writing copy paste here. Okay. So this is the class is list data type. list. So this is also when you maintain a square bracket, it will leads to list only. What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this? To find a type of data type of A. What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this? To find address F. Very good. To find address of data type. Address of data type. I hope it's clear. This is for purpose to find out here. Same thing I'm writing for your understanding. To find this. What is the find? This is the purpose to find address of the data. So this is the program. This read after the hash. I'm to understanding. I'm writing to A1. So after this writing bash mode, you need to save it. Save as. I'm saving these are all in the desktop. KSP. This is a list to data type. List data type. List to data type. One. I'm saving. So you need to execute. Once you execute this, what you are expecting in this print, you need to get dictionary type, address you need to get here also. Sorry, list to type you need to get because list type is one. Here also you need to get list to type this. So let's see. Run it. We'll see. Are you getting or not? Yes, we got. Let us see here. So let's print A. Praveen 100 true we got. What is the type of data? A list. Class is dictionary list. So same thing over here. 100 false 8.5 KSP given. So list will get clear. So this also same I got. So one more I missed out. Empty we got. Want to give some empty? We should give. What is the situation? Once you see, I told you right. If it is empty, will be empty class thing should be going to be happening. That we will see. This we can copy paste it all. Control C. So this is we need to see how what is the list. Same again. Control S. Same it's holding. Once you rerun it is what is things will be here. So empty class is created here. Empty class list. Value will be values will come. So all are if you make it square bracket, it will come under a list. I hope it was very clear to you. Understood of square brackets inside you write more than one variable, it leads to the list to data type. I hope it's very clear. To understand more, you can write more programs you understand by making square the list classification. So next, I can go for a tuple class. So tuple class, the function is tuple parenthesis or no parenthesis. If you write a parenthesis bracket or no parenthesis, it default it leads to the tuple class. So what I written tuple class object can be using or we can define at a time more than one variables. Same with a parenthesis bracket or without parenthesis. Without parenthesis or with parenthesis. If you use empty parenthesis, the tuple class is created. So it means the list classes we are using a square bracket. Here we have to use just a parenthesis bracket. If you use a parenthesis or without using parenthesis, it leads to a class of a tuples. Clear? So next here, without parenthesis, without parenthesis, we can only one single value is nothing but fundamental class object is created. If you give only without parenthesis or with single class object is created, that leads to fundamental data type. We know by the programmer developer. Okay. Then tuple class hands-on experience you go and you can see ideally bash mode. So you open. So previously I written the program. I rewrite here. Yes, I'll change that parenthesis bracket. I no need to write all the things. It leads to what type? Tuple clause is created. It's a tuples is going to create it. So same here. So if you want to write a time saving, I'm writing by using a parenthesis. This comes under tuple class. Same, this is, you can keep it as empty parenthesis. What is going to happening? We need to see. It's also leads to a empty tuple. Okay. Without parenthesis also we have to see that. I will write this entire the program here once. This is without parenthesis. Without parenthesis, tuple class is going to create. Okay. This is with parenthesis. With parenthesis, empty empty value of tuple. This is without parenthesis. So all are parenthesis empty without parenthesis. So 4 I created. Save as. Don't keep it safe because already I saved for this type. This is a tuple. We save it in desktop. KSP. Will I edit it is tuple or tuple? Tuple data type. Second type I'm entering number 2. Save desktop. We saved tuple data. Just click on run it is. Let's see what is going to happening. Wow, very good. Once I run it to see full picture. Yes. So let's you concentrate on this. Praveen 100. True, I got first one. The type of data type is tuple. Address I got. Second time what I got? 100 false, 8.5 KSP. This square bracket parenthesis is tuple. It's very clear. Now third is important. I told you empty parenthesis if you give, it leads to tuple class. Next, even if you without a parenthesis, if you mention, it will goes to tuple class only. But I got. So top also previous execution. Okay. So with or without or empty, whatever you write, parenthesis without parenthesis, it leads to the class of a tuple. Understood? If you're in the list, if you miss the square bracket, it leads to again tuple. Any data type, if you missed out a parenthesis like this, if you write, it leads to the class of a tuple. Understood? So this is the comes under tuples type. Next, sets. So sets similarly, the sets is a collection of data. What the set same, it can be stored usually, it will be a representation using a curly braces. Difference is you can use a curly braces. Curly braces comes under sets. Same, it single element or more than one element you can store in the sets. If you use the curly braces, one value into automatically set. If you use curly braces with one value or more than one value, it will set class will go to created. If you use same empty curly braces, then empty dictionary will create. Important this one. If you use empty curly braces, it is not considered empty set tuple. It will lead to dictionary class will create it. Previously empty list is created. It leads to list. Empty tuple leads to empty tuple, but empty sets will be leads to dictionary part. This is important. I'm holding with the green. It's very important. Okay. Dictionary object is going to create it. If you use empty curly braces, it leads to a dictionary, not empty set. Okay. We will see hands-on experience for your own. I'm opening the program once again. Here I need to change the brackets of a parenthesis. Sorry, curly braces. This is what type? Set. So here I can change curly braces. This will lead to sets. This is empty curly braces. You need to see empty curly braces. Empty curly braces. Again, if you give without also, it will lead to tuple. Let's say for your understanding, curly braces, empty curly braces, without any curly braces. What will say? Without anything or without curly braces, whatever you, it leads to what and say tuples only will go. We'll see. These are all empty curly braces. It leads to empty curly braces. It leads to what I told you. Dictionary class. Empty curly braces dictionary. This is important. Let's see, are you getting or not? Empty curly braces, you need to get dictionary. Nothing we use goes to tuple. Curly braces, it goes to sets. Is it happening or not? We need to click on file, save as. It goes to sets data type, right? Sets data type. It's a third type. Okay. Save it in the desktop. It was saved out. Next, click on run. Run details. Great. Once I want to see previous to understand more. Once in rerun. Yes. Now see all. Praveen 100 true. It leads to sets. Okay, sets dictionary. Sets. Next again, this is leads to sets. Third is very important. Empty curly braces of empty is what you want to say dictionary part. So just expression that only. Use empty curly braces. It leads to not sets. So sets of empty it leads to dictionary. We use without parentheses or without any curly braces. We write directly. It leads to tuple. Here covered 4 sets and empty it leads to dictionary. And this point is very important. Empty curly braces of sets will leads to. It's not an empty set. It leads to dictionary class. However, it's very clear. If you want, please practice your own programs to understanding more. I hope it's the third one is also clear. So as of now, what we covered, list covered, tuples covered, set is covered. Now we'll go to dictionary class. So dictionary, it's a different data type. So dictionary, it use same curly braces. So in this, we need to write a values, a key value pair combination. So give key colon value you need to write. Key and colon, the value you need to write. It leads to a dictionary class object. If you use curly braces with the data in the form of key value pair, automatically it's a dictionary created. So where we can use this dictionary classes means, example, I'll return that down to understanding more clearly. So the representation like key score colon value. Here they written single key or a single value. It is not supposed to be execute individually. We need to give key and pair value combination. So key value Praveen Praveen it leads to KSP. Roll number, if you mention roll number, you write is a key. If you not mention roll number, it leads to invalid. If you mention some value without key, if you mention KSP01, roll number is given, roll number is not mentioned. It's invalid because only value, because only here mentioned key. Only the key, only the value. It is invalid. Every time you need to write like this. Okay. Curly braces key value combination. Okay. So let's say hands-on experience dictionary class. So how I was writing program. So let us, it will leads to here for more understanding. We need to write a very good example. So where we can use this case, say key value, right? So I can write Praveen, my name. Okay, my roll number is 001. This is the first. Okay. Now this leads to okay, Praveen. Next we write a KSP, one more person is there. So this is the string type. You need to enter with like this string. Next, K Praveen is a key 00 roll number. Now KSP, we have a registration number that is 010 something. We have a registration number. So this is two value we mentioned. Key value, key value. We want to one more. Like this is enough. I'll write second case. This leads to dictionary class. Dictionary. If you want to another example, I'll write here. Apple phone. The cost is example. I'm writing a 75,000. Okay. Then if we use a normal phone or like a Samsung other phone I brought, the cost is around 50,000 example. So this is a key value base like this we need to write. Next, empty, it is invalid case will come. No need to write it. Is if you want to write, I will show it's invalid will come. Another here you can give directly expected value in it. Okay, this is clear. Huh? This is clear for this, right? Two examples I hope I was given. Empty after you see what is going to happening and deleting this I'm writing. It leads to dictionary. Okay. Even if you write empty also, it leads to empty will be shows. It leads to dictionary class will go to taking place. Control Z. It will be keep it. It leads to dictionary. If you are writing without just empty curly braces, it leads to dictionary only, no issues. File, save as. So here you can use which data type, this one dictionary. Dictionary KSP data 4. Click on desktop, okay, save it. Next you run it is, now let's see. Something it was missed out. What happened? Can take 100 roll number. Let's see. Control S. Yes, it leads to. Once again rerun it to see our previous values. Now let's see. Praveen 100 KSP. Okay. Next, what is will be there? Praveen value 100, KSP value like this registration number. Class is dictionary class. If you wrote curly braces, key value combination. Second one, Apple phone 75,000, Samsung 50,000. It leads to dictionary class. Okay, empty curly braces if you use, it leads to dictionary. I hope. So without any list or parenthesis or any curly braces, if you mention, it leads to tuple class. So 4 I covered. Okay. So and next, what I told you, if you use only this empty Control C. Just I'll go for empty. First I'll take empty key. So what is going to happen? Second case here we can write. Let's go to invalid case will come. Are you getting or not? We need to see. So here I should give this. I should miss out. Okay. So it should come invalid case. It will take. Okay. For our convenient, this I'll save as dictionary invalid. You write in invalid data type. I'm saving it as rerun it as it should goes to invalid. So we are getting an error means invalid will come. So here should not be write like this invalid key invalid. It should not be happening. Or if you I'll open this. Let's see. Here also this will leave it. Single will write. To differences we find out what's going to happen. Control S. Rerun it is. So there was invalid cases coming. So this is not required. Again, you save it. See, invalid only actually. That's what we are getting errors. Invalid coming. So like this is wrong. So this invalid will come. It should not be taken. So individual single key or single value, it is not happening also. It should not be supposed to take. So this is the problem with. So we should not define a single key or single value. It is not possible. So this is the way you're not supposed to write. Okay. I hope you understanding the 4 different types of this. Okay. And the last one more example I tried to explain to you. If you wanted to call a key and if you wanted to find the values, later we'll see. K Praveen holding. This is best example. This I'm writing to close it. Fill it. So Apple for 75,000, Samsung is 50,000. Okay. If I wanted to find out the value of key, all keys or all values. So how we need to write the program? So here I'm Apple phone is 75,000, Samsung is 50,000. It's listed dictionary class. So if I wanted to find out the all keys at a time or all values at a time, what function you need to write? So write some space I should give. Print a dot. You want to keys, right? You want to find out all keys. This is to find out keys. But the purpose is to find all keys of A. So this is key value. Apple, Samsung, you want, you can write function. Second, want to find out only the values. Print A dot values. Okay. This is the purpose to find all values. Okay. Let's see this. You save it and see. Save as desktop. This is to find out the dictionary data type only. In this dictionary, find keys values. Let's run it. Here we need to see this print A and we need to see type under this. Then after next line, we need to get all keys. Keys means this one Apple and Samsung. Next line value selected 75,000, 50,000. So that also you write here. Yes. Once you run it as. Yes, see here. Apple 75,000, Samsung 50,000. So we got. Then what is the class object dictionary address we got? So all keys. Apple, Samsung, I got keys values. I got in a single line. If you want to find values, all values 75,000 and 50,000. I got. A dot keys, A dot values to find out all keys, all values. This is also we can call like this all keys, all values at a time. So this is extra. If you want all keys together, this function it use A dot keys or A dot values. This keep it in your mind when you're writing the programs. I hope it's clear. If you want to more understanding, you can do hands-on programs, all list, dictionary, tuple, sets. You write, you can enjoy. Then you understand where you get a problem. I hope everything is understanding. Anything you have a doubt, please let us comment on the session. We'll discuss in the next class. Okay. Thanks for watching. Continue to see the next classes.